In today's video, we're going to be talking about the meta and what's going on from a top 2,000 player perspective. Starting off with, I think the new ruler kind of sucks. It's not good. Like, he really can't get his thing going, and like, you have to like give him like time to kill the other opponent, but like it takes too long, and other people can just use assassins and jump him, even if you try to put him in the back. So he's really not a good ruler. Plus, also, like, I probably have to rank the rulers. The best one right now is probably King. Second is probably Dragon Dude. Third is Spirit Empress. Fourth is Builder. Five is Goblin Queen. And six has got to be Sage, because he's just not a good ruler. Like, he just sucks. They need to buff him or something, because like, all he does is he just one-shot something and then he just sits there. Like, he doesn't move at all. Like, that's bad. You could just bait it out and just have a really weak troop just be thrown at the front, and you would just waste his slot. So overall, I think he's a really bad ruler. Would not recommend playing with him unless you're just playing for fun. And also, moving on to the balance changes, I've been messing around with Assassin, and I like it. I think it's pretty fun. I think that Assassin is decent. It's not as good as Clan or Full Brawler, because those two are just the better cons. But the thing about Assassin is that it gives you another way out that's not, you know, where you have to fight over Barbarian, and basically what you have to do for Full Clan or Full Brawler, you have to fight over Barbarian, and other people are trying to go for those comps too. With this one, you can just easily get 3 stars because no one's usually trying to run full Assassin. And so what I like to do is I like to use full Assassin, and then I like to use Spirit Goblin to get the Goblin trait, and then use Executioner so I get the Blaster and the Ace trait as well. And low-key, I'm just abusing the fact that the Executioner is broken. So like with this one, you really want to 3-star the Executioner and have him just carry your team, be a DPS, because Executioner plus Ace is broken, and that's what makes the Full Brawler team really good too. So you're probably going to be fighting over Executioner if someone's using the Full Brawler team. Also, some other ones I came up with, or that I used too, are also the Princess one. Instead of Executioner, I use Princess. You get the Noble trait instead, because the Golden Knight and the Princess. It's not as good as Ace, but it's decent enough, and it works sometimes. And also, some other comps that I use that I like messing around with are that I like to also swap out Spirit Goblin for Dark Goblin, then sometimes throw in either Royal Giant, you get Ranger, but also you can throw in Skeleton Dragons too. If you throw in Skeleton Dragons, you get a Ranger trait for the Dark Goblin, plus you get Undead because of the Royal Ghost. And I think that's a better comp just because you get more traits. But the trade-off is that Skeleton Dragons suck, and it's really not a good card. So I would still recommend the Ace version over the other comp. Also, yeah, because I think I get the 3-star Executioner next round, and I pretty much just destroy everyone. Like, the Executioner is probably one of the top 2 best cards in the meta right now after the Queen, because they both hit multiple units, and like, that's so important and good, because taking out multiple units at the same time is really key. And also, here it is, I get the 3-star Executioner, and bam, I start steamrolling them just because of how good of a card he is. Also, I think another thing I'd like to see, if I could nerf 5 cards, probably nerf the Queen first because she's broken, and then I'll probably nerf the Executioner next because he's also broken. Number 3 would have to be probably Barbarian, just because even though he sucks, like, his traits are just too good. like, you need him for clan or brawler. So him, and also I think 2 other cards I'd like to see nerfed. Also, I think Mega Knight should get nerfed because he can actually be annoying, and he's probably the best like big unit out there right now because just how he stuns units, and also he's in full brawler too, and he has ace too, so he has some pretty good traits too. So, and finally the last one would probably have to be the monk. I think the monk is really strong, especially at 3 stars. He becomes like super broken, and it's basically just game over if you get him. And also he hard counters queen too, so that's why he's a top 5 card. But I mean, if the queen got nerfed, maybe the monk shouldn't have to get nerfed. If that's the case, I think those 4 are probably the main big ones that I would try to balance, being the queen, executioner, barbarian, and mega knight, because they're just really strong at the moment. Anyways, yeah, back to the match, and my executioner just wrecks them. This is just how strong ace is, how strong blaster, and yeah, this team low-key just gets carried by executioner. Moving on to the next match. And also another thing I want to mention is that I haven't really played with the other traits yet. I know that the P.E.K.K.A. one got buffed, but I'm probably going to mess around with that one sometime later, and hopefully maybe we'll see how that goes. I think another thing that could be interesting is that if you do full brawler plus the mini P.E.K.K.A., so you get the P.E.K.K.A. one, and then also you do maybe clan, so you get clan, the mini P.E.K.K.A. health one, and full brawler, so like wizard to get activate clan. I think that would be really strong. Also, I think the P.E.K.K.A. trait is actually pretty decent. Like, I played against someone, and like he was running the P.E.K.K.A. and the mini P.E.K.K.A., and the amount of HP that they gain back is actually insane. Like, it's really a lot of HP that they gain back just from killing a unit. So it's actually pretty decent now, especially because of how brawler is a top comp. And then if you just want to make sure that your P.E.K.K.A. lives longer, you could throw in mini P.E.K.K.A. to heal up the P.E.K.K.A. if it kills a unit. I think that's probably the comp that I would go for if I was using full brawler and just trying out the new P.E.K.K.A. trait. And also another one is that I think another comp that could be used is also maybe you use Brutalist instead of clan, like you throw in Valk. But even then, I don't think Brutalist is as strong as clan. So yeah. And also, if I had to rank the top 7 traits right now currently, I think it'd probably have to be, I think number 1 is still brawler, number 2 is probably clan, number 3 is probably ace, number 4 is probably blaster, number 5 is ranger, number 6 is goblin, and I guess number 7 could be assassin. Like, the problem is that the meta really hasn't shifted that much. Like, it's still the same thing, and hopefully next month they add new cards or add new traits and make the game interesting, because right now it's kind of boring, because right now it's just the same stale meta of just full brawler or full clan, and it gets really repetitive, especially at the top where people just go for the same comp over and over and over. So I really like how they buffed assassin this time. So like, I'm having fun playing assassin, even though it's not as good as full clan. And also, like, look at how long it takes for that stupid little sage to move. Like, it just takes too long, and by the time it actually tries to move, like, most likely either your board's already wiped out or your board is getting wiped out. So like, it's just not a good ruler. And yeah, I hope they probably buff it, because like, it really needs a buff. And also another thing, I'd like to add is that the goblin traits are really strong. Like, they really help you out. Like, I've just noticed just from playing full clan plus the spirit goblin, the dwarf goblin combination, and the assassins plus the goblin combination. Like, they really give you a lot of elixir, and it really helps a lot, especially in the assassin comp, which is a bit more expensive due to having 5 elixir cards from the Golden Knight and 2 4 elixir cards from a bandit and the Royal Ghost. Like, it really helps a lot having the goblins just create basically just extra elixir for you. So I think they're really low-key underrated. And also another thing is that I think those three are probably the best comps in the game. Full brawler plus full clan plus full assassin, just due to how obviously the first 2 are just broken, but also I think full assassin beats superstar just due to the goblin synergy, and it's easier to max out your comp, and that's probably the only reason why assassin probably wins against superstar. Like, a full max superstar would probably beat full assassins, but just due to having better traits and better synergy, that's why full assassin is probably a better comp, because it's easier just to match everything out. Also, another thing is that I think the Golden Knight is a bit better. Like, I've been messing around with it, and it's really fun, and how it kills units and dashes around. Like, I think that's pretty good. And also, another thing is that I'd like to add is that I think another comp that you could do for the full assassins is that you could also maybe use the goblin machine and also mini P.E.K.K.A just for fun and get the brutalist trait, though I don't think that comp would be as good as the other ones, just due to brutalist not being as good as a trait as the other ones.